episode. What up, y'all? Sweet, what it do? Welcome back to the Weekfield, y'all. Welcome to you. If you are new, hey, welcome to you too. This is your girl Lottie here at Tears of Week Toro Show, where you show enough never know what you're gonna get. Oh, we had a great time celebrating Sissy's birthday, and we are recovering from it. Okay. We had a hangover when we got up. Oh, first of all, we woke up in yesterday's clothes, laid sideways across the bed. So that lets you know how that went. And we are just getting it together, beloved. It is like 1 o'clock in the afternoon, EST. Um, August 23, 2025 week. But whenever you get this, you know it's still good for now. It's whatever. We just got finished drinking a wonderful mix of fresh coconut water that we made from coconut flakes, and had some cucumber, and so we threw a whole cucumber in there, basically a small cucumber, and some coconut flakes with some water, some spring water, and we blended it, and we poured it through the cheesecloth and strained it. And when I say that was the best rehydrating drink I think we've ever had, outside of coconut, not coconut, watermelon juice. But that was really good. I'm thinking about doing a mix now that we say watermelon, coconut flesh, and cucumber. Maybe throw in some mint and blend those together and strain it. Probably super duper hydrating, beloved. So if you are having issues with hydration, that could be a recipe. Try it and see how you like it. Provided you're not allergic to any of the ingredients, like, don't do that. But anywho, what up, y'all? Thank you so much for tapping in. I need to get this general pin comment up, and we're going to get going. My name is La T. My name is La L-A to the T. What up? Wait, that's what it's given. We are a channel messenger, supported by the Tarot, you know. And it's real podcast, it's conversational, it's testimonial, right? We gonna bring a message for the week. We are thinking today, Saturday, we may come back this evening and do a Wheatfield, reading personals, here on the channel. It's always for active, participating subscribers. So if you are an active, participating subscriber and you want your energy read, please come on through. I appreciate you. Please, in English, por favor, because I don't understand the language that you are using. So I'm going to remove your comments because I don't know what you're saying, and I think that that's rude. So we're gonna do that and remove all of that. So please do remove that too. And if you continue, then we'll just block you. So, hi, Tarot Tarot Informal is like what it says. Hi, welcome to you too. I appreciate you. Did we get the general message up? Because I don't know if I actually typed it. So this is a general collective reading. Hey, Erica, thank you so much for tapping in. I appreciate you so much. I do. I love y'all. What up, we? Spirit gave us the message today that time changes things. Hello, thank you so much. I appreciate you for putting it in English. I appreciate you too, Erica. We're gonna do subscriber readings this evening. I want to say about 8 EST. Today, August 23, we'll be doing them. So I'm gonna put something I think on a community page just as a reminder. So if you want to be on the list, um, continue to come around and subscribe and be an active participant, and you definitely make the list. And we just, it's our way of saying thank you for being here and for supporting the channel, and tuning into the messages. Right? So they gave us the channeled message, time changes, right? Time changes all things, or something like that. They said it's in the title, and the description they gave us is we'll get there. So, and I thought about it. I was like, Spirit, some people don't like change, right? They just don't. And I was like, yeah, yeah. Self doesn't always like change, but eventually we get there. And I was like, I get it, right? Because you could be with a person or connecting them, or you could be resistant to something, and then an event will happen that allows you to change, like change your mind, change your thinking. Relationships evolve and change over time. Change is the only constant, right? And so, as much as people like to stay stuck, right? Um, it's because I don't know if I'm getting that right. Spirit said it's giving me stuck in a rut because they won't change they butt. So I don't know why they talk to me in rhymes and riddles like that and be giving, like, kind of like that parable-ish like type of language. But it's like this person doesn't want to change, so they get stuck in a rut. And in order to get out the rut, you have to change your butt, is what it's giving. So it's funny, that people kind of get, have a hard time with getting their hands around and grasping the concept that change is the only thing that will never change. Change is the only constant, and is the only thing that doesn't change. And once we get comfortable with changing, with evolving, with going through the transitions, our metamorphosis, right? The easier it becomes, and the better it is. It's like you're open to whatever is getting ready to come in, to welcome the new version of you, right? It's given that. It's given like praying. Like it's like things coming together, right? Like you may be looking at yourself and praying for a different version or a higher elevation, reaching your highest potentiality. But how can you get there if you are unwilling to change? We change your mind, change your language, change your behaviors, change your habits, change your environment, right? I'm getting environment, because sometimes if we don't want to change the environment, and especially if it's an environment that's causing hurt and pain or trauma or drama, picking up heavy on the drama, right? If you don't change that environment, then you're keeping yourself stuck in a rut, right? That change has to happen in order for you to evolve, to change your cycle, because I'm getting a circle, like a cycle. It's giving the winds of change. The winds of change. Which one would you like? This one? All right, all right. And I'm seeing a specific card. That's that. It's not in that deck. Do you want that deck too? Yes. Okay. Which other one would you like? Now I see it. Is that what we're getting? Yes. Okay. Here it is. All right, all right, all right, y'all. Praying without effort is the pointless God. Only God can take you half the way. Yeah, God can only take you half the way. And you tap into the God and you can go all the way. You definitely can, DD. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you. Look, to the seed is coming through, and we're getting a decision. Like which way to go, fork in the road, change, follow the road of change. Follow the road that's going to allow you to evolve and grow into your highest self. It's going to push you to change yourself, to go deeper, to go further, to expand, to come out of your comfort zone for somebody. This one, yeah. See, regeneration, right? To regenerate. It's giving like this for us is like the tower card, like things have burned down, volcano, but you will regrow, right? You will regrow. And that's that spiritual essence, the spiritual flow. Yeah, look, fork in the road. See, it's like choosing it. Choosing to go the direction that allows you to regenerate, to change, to grow from whatever this was. Like all that fire. It could be something that really pulled up the heat from within you, right? Like volcano, the magma, eruption. But it's so much fire and intensity that's in there, and that can really help you, blossom into a person that's like you're that green and lush and vibrant, being in the flow, because volcanic soil is extremely nutritious, right? It brings up all these elements out of the earth from deep within, and what sprouts from that is extremely fruitful. It's expensive too. Unfinished business. Somebody is being called to make a decision to go in a direction that allows you to finish something. You've been regenerated, reinstituted, reconstituted, in choosing to go forward to finish your mission, beloved, whatever it is that you're doing. And it's not lost on me that 46 is 10, unfinished business is 10, so it's two tens here, right? 46 and the number 10. So two tens. And on the fork in the road card is 13, right? Y'all see the 13? And 13 represents the death card. It represents a change in direction, a switch. And once you make this change, it's like not going back. Not that you couldn't physically go back to a place, but who you are or who you is different from who you used to be, and there's no way that you can go back to that. You cannot return. It's like you have to continue to go forward so that you can finish. Yeah. Look, this is it. Look, you talking about poised and positioned. Poised and positioned. See, it's like, how do you get to that success and get to your highest self? To be positioned in your highest self, the highest position that the Spirit has for you, if you are not able to go through the change, beloved, the metamorphosis, transitions in life. We'll all get there, beloved. We will. See, it's time for somebody to go. It's time for you to move, to change something. And for somebody, it's giving me environment. Right. It could be mindset. It could, and we've been talking about changing mindsets, moving them from lack to lavish, right? Where you may feel like you don't have enough, but everything that you need to grow and be fruitful is already inside of you. It just needs to erupt. It just needs to come up. So it could have been a situation that really drove you to like get all of this goodness up out of you. And now it's like making a decision to continue to move forward because there's more things for you to do. This work isn't finished. Your life experiences are not done, and there's so much more for you to have. This one. Yeah, be flexible. It's coming through. Right? If you are inflexible, then change could be hard for you. Right? If you are a person who may feel like, I like my routine, I like what's happening, I don't want to step out of my comfort zone, or maybe even if you feel like you are already sitting pretty, that doesn't mean that there isn't more for you, beloved, because Spirit said there is. Yeah, and it's definitely something with throat chakra. It could be something that you're speaking for, you're praying for, you're asking for, and the Spirit may want to move you in a direction, but if you have a challenge with being flexible, then you may not be willing to go. You may not be making a decision to go. Yeah, see, the Spirit is trying to bless you. And look, she's moving, right? She's moving and allowing the Spirit to move you where they're telling you to go. Yeah, see, stuck between where you were and where you want to go. It's like calling you to come out. And I'm getting like coming out of a dark. I'm hearing the word drama for somebody. Somebody is stepping into their fullness. I'm getting DNA activation. I'm getting awakening. I'm getting spiritual help. Because is this a little hummingbird? Yeah, community. I'm looking at a bird here. And I don't think I've ever recognized that that's a hummingbird right there. Wow. It's really, really small. Y'all see that? It looks like it's a little hummingbird right there. Right? And it's like something calling you and telling you to come out. Like there's somewhere for you to else that you need to go. And this could be, like I said, like where you're at, like this community. It could be drama field. You could be going around and around and around in a circle with this shit and kind of like spinning your wheels and being stuck. Nothing isn't changing. It's like not choosing to allow change to happen, to take the risk to go forward. And here's the card that we were saying, that we were seeing, that the change was coming. This, a change in the wind. Like change is happening. And it's like being able to go with it, to take the risk, to come out of an environment, a community where it's like drama field and you keep going around and around and around and around with it. Spirit is trying to move somebody, yeah, to that place so that you can be happy, right? And it's not like just, you know, you gonna be happy when you get there. It's given to me like happiness starts when you start allowing the change. You will start to change to do things that are more fulfilling. Change who you spend your time and effort with, right? Because time is priceless. We only got so much of it, right? Time actually has us, and we don't know like the bounds. We just don't, right? Our life experience is only for a certain amount of time, and a lot of people believe like it's pre-designated. Look, building blocks is coming through, and they're putting on top of this. You want to see this? Look, a new life. See, it's leading you to a whole new life. Thank you guys so much for all of your support. One who possessed, thank you so much for tapping in, beloved. The question is why? Somebody may be asking why. You know, it could be this situation that's drama filled, causing some sort of eruption, is bringing something up out of you so that you can flourish, so that you can grow, right? It's giving like fork in the road, making the decision, addressing any inflexibility, right? If you are not flexible or allowing things to change, or if you are dealing with a person who doesn't want to change, right? They could be stuck. They could be keeping you stuck, or you could feel like you're stuck in a rut because they're stuck and they don't want to move their butt. It's something like that is coming through. So I don't know why that is. Somebody could be having conversations like, get off your butt, move your butt, something like that. Something about being stuck. So it's given inflexible, and somebody is being called to come out of that situation so that you can go on about your way and finish your business. And the business is you getting to this new life, being set up and poised and happy. And maybe you need to understand like why is this happening? Because I'm definitely getting that change. And I think we shuffled it right back in there, but we showed it. So change is in the wind. Change will happen. Allow the change, beloved. And the spirit will continue to pressure you in order to change you. It will bring more situations to your life to cause drama, right? Adverse situations, adversities, to push you in the direction of this new adventure week. Yeah, see, balance. Finding balance. I almost feel like Mother is coming to comfort somebody as she's helping them change, to deal with the change, to move forward. And the whole thing is giving me like you're coming out of a chaotic situation that caused an eruption, brought something up out of you, and now you get to choose either to stay in a situation that's not giving, it's not flexible, it's not evolving, it's not adapting, and to step out of that darkness and come into the light, to go towards your new happy life. Yeah, see, I can't. Didn't they say that? Didn't they say that? Didn't I say I was hearing the word get off your butt? You know, something like move your butt. It's definitely giving that. Like get up type of energy. And for some reason, I'm feeling like this is somebody talking to somebody else, trying to get them to get up, to change, to come out of a rut. And somebody's not moving. This person could be in a depressed state, right? They could just be stuck in their ways. and they don't want to move. They don't want to change. Which one, beloved? This one. Look, yeah, coexist. And it's in reverse. So it's definitely somebody that makes it very difficult for you to coexist with. And it's a number 10. It's giving tower moment. It's like regenerating, and it brought something up out of you. Like, I can't coexist, I can't cohabitate, I can't co-partner, we can't collaborate. It's giving that. And needing to come away from that type of energy, that type of drama. Unfulfilled destiny is what it's giving. Which one? This one? Yeah, see? That's what they said. Remove the toxicity. To remove it. It's giving 36 is 9. It's giving me 9 of swords energy. For some reason, her wings look like metal to me right now. I feel metal. I feel cold. It's giving swords, right? 9 of swords. But if y'all, anybody seen the movie X-Men, I think it's Apocalypse. Yeah, it's Apocalypse. And I'm seeing the angel. They had him in a cage or something like that. And then when he met Apocalypse, like his wings had got all burned up and stuff, or from something in a battle. I think electricity or something, and burned his wings up, and he could no longer fight or whatever. But whatever Apocalypse did to him, it made his wings, his angel wings, metal. And so then they were like blades. That's what I'm getting. It feels like metal to me. Like very cold. It's given. Ooh. Somebody was hurt. Somebody went through a very toxic situation, and it changed somebody. I don't know if it's you or the person that you're connected to. It's given you. For somebody that will get this, it's like, because the angel that was trapped in the cage, they have a long story, and it actually, if you pay attention to like the X-Men series, you can see him from a kid growing up, and like when he discovered his wings and was trying to cut them off, to being one of the first people that they, give like the cure to, so it would remove or take away the gift, so their wings, right? And they were like, no, I can't do it, and then they flew out the window. And then later on, you see like these mutants being caged and made to fight and all of this stuff, and then they were stuck in the cage, and the result of that burned their wings up. And then here comes the first mutant, which was Apocalypse, right? That they had worshipped as some sort of false god back in the day. And he was assuming other people's gifts, right? And making himself like even more powerful. He could even transition in his consciousness into another body and take on those gifts. I think it was the process of it, right? Which is why he wanted to put his consciousness in Charles Xavier and be able to connect to everybody's minds, right? He had already had the gift like all of these other gifts. So he was really showing all the mutants that it was so much more to them. So much deep, so much more that was like embedded and rooted within all of them. And like with Magneto, he showed them like you don't have to just like hold metal and manipulate that. You could pull the metal right out of the ground and extract it and use it. So he was showing them like awakening so many more things to them, more layers, and so he did that with that angel and changed his wings to metal. It was crazy. But it's given like that person, even that angel, had went through so much toxicity, so many things in their life, and needing to kind of purge that, to release it. And they got caught up and they ended up, dying in the movie. But it's given like you need to come out of a situation that could really be destroying you, your spirit, suppressing your gift, right? It's giving me I'm seeing the word like flightless bird. Like you're flightless because you don't know that you can fly. Like you've been taught that you couldn't fly. Another example that's coming to mind is like fleas. I know, weird, right? But if you put fleas in a jar, fleas can jump like 36 feet high. Like they got crazy fucking nuts, right? But if you put them in a jar and they keep jumping and they hit the ceiling, then they eventually learn and even teach their children that they can't jump that high. So the ability was already in you, but you needed something to make you erupt and pull up what was already in you. Now it's coming out of the environment that even hurt you, the community that you're around, to step forward out of the darkness and really see what you can do. Really uncover you. This just awakens you. It didn't develop you. You know what I mean? Like you are awake or awoke now, or maybe develop to a point. But you coming out of this space and going forward, you're gonna discover so much more about yourself. So much more. So if you are a person that has gifts, right? Because that's what I'm picking up. Then coming out from wherever you are and getting into a whole nother space is going to really make you expand. It's going to open things up. I'm hearing the word blow up. Things are going to change. With time, you are going to continue to evolve and to grow, and there is no telling where you could go. Goodness. Conquer your fear. Somebody is afraid to come out. It's like afraid of change. Most fear is based on illusions, and fear is false expectations appearing real. It's an illusion. Everything that you're looking for is on the other side of the fear. Most fear is based on illusions, on truth we deny to avoid change. I can't make it up. If y'all read this, it literally says to avoid change. So most fear is based on illusions or truths we deny to avoid change. Release your need to control. See, being inflexible, I don't know why it's coming out like that, because I couldn't stop them from saying what they wanted to say. Somebody is inflexible or have a challenge with flexibility. That's a need for control to keep things the same. I don't want it to change. But you are knocking up against an unstoppable force, because change is going to change, beloved. It's going to change. That's like me saying, like, when I woke up today, I wasn't a day older, a day more mature. That my cells didn't age, that my body itself did not change. Yes, it did. Yes, it did. We are going to change. You are not the same person as an infant that you are as a toddler, as a preschooler, as a elementary, middle school, high school, young adult. So when we get to adulthood and we get fixed, it's something that is creating the anxiety or anxiousness or fear of changing. Like what caused you to like be locked down or locked in? It's a mindset. Hey, Veronica, thank you so much. Hey, Misa, thank you so much for tapping in. You almost missed. Oh, yeah, yeah. Look, how long? It's 28 minutes. We got a few more. We got another deck of cards to get through at least. You just wrote on tomorrow's list, rest, release, and realign. Wow. Wow. We're going to do active subscriber readings this evening, 8 EST. Right, 8:23. So when you're getting this, tap in. If you want to get on the list, you got to subscribe and participate, beloved. I'm just saying, that's the requirements. That's the requirements. I didn't make it up. Spirit did. They say a reciprocity, beloved. That's just it. Reciprocity. See, offer grace. Offer grace to yourself and to others. Make choices based on what your heart can live with, even the wrong decisions. We receive grace after we've shown it to others. If you are making choices based on what your heart can live with, right? Whether you get it right or you get it wrong, beloved, offer yourself grace. It's still a part of the journey of development, right? Yeah, see, healing. Definitely offer grace so that you can heal. You can conquer your fear, offer grace, heal, and then remember your spark. Remember your spark. Remember your light. Remember, why are you here? What are you supposed to be doing? Angels, this one. Ha ha ha. We got another deck. So you are here for a divine purpose. Remember it or redefine it for yourself, beloved. And it's even giving prayer. Like, so it's definitely giving like somebody's praying for comfort. It's something that you want. It's giving like definitely comfort, and I'm hearing lavish. Like you want a comfortable life, no struggle, right? No drama. I'm hearing priority, like no third party. You know what I mean? Like being on that position, poised, set up for success. Not that you want somebody else to put you on a pedestal. That could be it. But it's like, you know, put your own self on your own pedestal and stay on it. You don't have to have anybody else put you in a position. You put yourself in position. And then you teach them how to treat you, beloved. That's why we require reciprocity. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Fred, thank you so much for tapping in. I appreciate you for being here. I'm seeing a lot of new names, which is awesome. I'm remembering names so we can make sure that you are on the list if you want a message. Look, sunshine, happiness, coming out of that dark and into the light. You're being guided towards the light. Hey, Lauren, thank you so much for tapping in. I appreciate you. Thank you. You're being divinely guided towards the light. And it could be you, me, we claim it. Yes. Shoot. We claim it all the time. We want to live overseas. I mean, give us Bali, give us Brazil, give us somewhere where it's good food and sunshine and water. Preferably somewhere that doesn't get hurricanes and shit. But that's the goal. Selena, thank you so much. Yes, you do want a message. Okay, 8 p.m. EST today, 8:23. We will be back and we will be doing some reads. That should be enough time to do what we need to do. Yeah. This one. Oh, see, we believe in you. Your spirit team believes in you. Look, you are a leader of divine beings. You're supposed to go somewhere and to do something. And see, like, we kind of talked about like Marvel, X-Men, everybody gifted, right? Charles Xavier, School for Gifted Children, right? You are a leader. You wouldn't just be someone that's like stays in student mode. You would become the teacher. It's giving mastering. Anything else in here? Spirit say yes. Which one? This? Okay. Look, Jack and Jane of all trades. So many different things that you can do. This one? Anything else? I'm getting, again, like Apocalypse, right? Was a gifted individual and he had assumed all of these gifts. Not in always the best way, but if a person is volunteering, I mean, you can't really tell them that they can't. But you shouldn't just kidnap people and steal them and just make them a part of some insidious plan for you to assume their abilities. I'm not saying that. That's not cool, right? No bueno. But it is a thing to have a multitude of gifts and talents. Like being a person that whatever you put your hands on, whatever you get into, whatever you focus on, it grows, it's fruitful. And this harsh situation that you went through caused the eruption to bring up all those elements out of you, to erupt you, to awaken you. It's like a sleeping volcano. And something happens, it's usually an earthquake or something like that. Something that's like a tower moment, a foundational break that allows that a volcano to awake and to erupt. It's something that you're saying. Awaken the beast within. Spirit said to awaken the beast within. It needed to awaken the beast within. You needed to erupt. So it gave you a huge, because I was gonna say very. They're like stopping me on very. There is a huge earthquake, a huge foundational break in order to awaken the beast within, to cause you to erupt. Wow. So that you can move your butt. That's what they said. Building blocks is coming through. Building blocks to build you, to build your pedestal, to build this. It's building this. Those elements is giving like it's building this. It's building your platform. It's building your business. It's building your audience. It's taking you to the people that you will lead, beloved, who you will help. I'm hearing you're being taken to all of the beloveds. For some reason, it's almost feeling like you're going to these people. It's wherever the Spirit is taking you. Look at the weed. Look at the weed. That's so funny you put that, sis. Veronica, look, I Inspired Tarot, another amazing reader. She is phenomenal. If you subscribe to her channel and you show up super early, Wednesday and Sunday, she does free readings and she is amazing. Amazing. You put that crown there and we just talked about this and I don't know if you were here or not at that time, but this is what we were getting. Spirit is calling somebody out of the dark and into the light. And they affirmed it when they said you're divinely guided by the Spirit. This little hummingbird, that's the Spirit, this little bird, right, is guiding you out of the dark and into the light, away from it. It's guiding you out of the dark and into the light with the sunshine towards your new life. And they told us a very happy life. Happy, happy, happy. And all the things that you've gone through, these elements that the Spirit has brought up out of you, you being a Jack and Jane of all trades, are the blocks that's building your pedestal. So whoever has hurt you, right, offer grace. If you have hurt you, offer yourself grace so that you can conquer your fear. You can remove this toxicity. You can get up and keep on going, right? And move into your destiny. That's what Spirit is saying on this day. Change is happening. And it's a time for change. Change is in the wind. And change is going to win. Change always wins. Yep, accept and send healing. Healing. Right here. Heal you. Wounds need to be acknowledged before they can heal, especially the ones that are unseen, right? Give yourself time and space, whatever is necessary to regain your wholeness. And I'm getting that Mother, our spiritual mother, Mother God, is here to help heal you, help bring you to balance, help you realize and remember that you are whole, that you are complete, that there's nothing broken and there's nothing missing. Yeah, accept and send healing. And I'm giving to yourself, and you'll do it to others. You are a being of the universe, and you're a leader of divine beings. It's something with your wings. You see the difference in the wings now? See, they felt cold and they felt like metal, right? And once you remove this toxicity, now look at you, weed. Right? Because wherever you're at is very difficult, or wherever you're coming out from, right? It was like toxic. We're only treated as badly as we allow ourselves to be. Pay attention to your physical and emotional health and reduce your toxic burdens. Remove the toxicity. It doesn't matter the person, the relationship, the situation, the event, whatever it is. If it's toxic, then the time is now for change. The Spirit is calling you to change. It's guiding you towards change, out of the darkness, away from the toxic environment, somewhere where you can truly heal. Because you can't heal in the same space that hurt you. Trust. Ooh, look at all that water. I love. Trust in your own wisdom and have faith in your psychic impressions. And when we talked about conquering fear, right? Faith is the opposing force to fear. The energy of faith conquers the energy of fear. Fear is the false expectation, right? And it appears to be real. But if you put faith on it, you can also presume that good thing is real. You can assume that it's real. You can accept it to be real. You can believe it to be real. And then you will see it when it becomes real, right? You manifest it, you attract it by first accepting it, having faith on it, and taking inspired actions towards it. You do those things, then it will step towards you, and you will meet in the middle. Anything else in here, Spirit? Say no. Give with an open heart, be generous, and it's time to fly. It's time to fly. Y'all, it's time to fly. Listen to your intuition. Okay, look. And there's the bird again. Look at the hummingbird. Look at the hummingbird. It's there. Look. It's definitely, you got a spirit guide around you that's divinely guiding you, telling you to come out of a toxic situation. It's giving like, don't be stuck. Get up and move your butt, is what they told me. It's time. Time to change. Change is in the wind. And you're being guided. Whatever situation you were in is keeping you from understanding that you could fly. Like, and they literally gave me the scenario of a flightless bird. Like somebody or something made you forget that you have wings, beloved, that you can fly. So for the people who were here when we got that download and channeled that message, you can understand why this card for us is so significant. It's just that affirmation that it is time for you to fly. And if your intuition, your spirit team is telling you that it's time for you to move, that you need to listen to that intuition and to do it. You may be concerned about how I'm going to do it. All the questions. Why now? Why now? How am I going to do it? How am I going to make it happen? Just start with believing. Start with listening to your intuition and taking the guided steps and the actions. They will move you through it. They will move you through the process. They will show you. They will take you to where you need to go. They will bring information to your life to show you how you need to go. First, clear the denial. And we read this. It was something about denial. I can't even remember the card. Yeah, most fear is based on illusions. On truth we deny to avoid change. Clear the denial. We showed this card. Most fear is based on illusions. On truths we deny to avoid change. This is all about somebody being flexible and able to accept change. That this situation is going to get worse and worse and worse until you change. And it's all to help somebody remember their worth. That we are only treated as badly as we allow ourselves to be. When you know that you are worthy, when you know who you are, like spiritually, foundationally, you don't let nobody treat you any kind of way weak. You just don't. You would rather be by your damn self and be happy than stuck in a toxic situation where you know it's killing you and clipping your wings on a daily. It is smothering and suppressing your spirit. It is making you forget your abilities while you're here, what you can do, what you're capable of, what's really inside of you. And the spirit will bring a tower moment. It will cause a supreme, massive earthquake, like a whole foundational shift, so that you can erupt, so that they can bring up the beast. They can awaken the beast, is what they said, to bring it out, so that you can move away from all of this darkness and back into the light. It is redirecting somebody. It is going to force you to change, because again, change is the only thing that does not change. Change is the only thing that don't change. And we saw playfulness right here. What else did we see? Was it playfulness you wanted? Oneness, wholeness, whole, complete, being helpless. You're not a victim. clear resistance, right? You could be attached to a person that has those qualities, but it's like, don't think that you're helpless, because you have so much spiritual help with you, weak, that you probably don't even understand it. Yeah, stinginess is here. So somebody could definitely be holding back. Wisdom is here, right? We just talked about wisdom. We talked about acceptance. That word is coming through. Hatred is here. Somebody could really have strong emotions, either about self, or somebody has strong emotions about you. You could literally be connected to a person that literally has the emotion of hatred for you. And I'm saying it like that because, or they may just really believe that they hate you. Yeah, very toxic. But it's because this person could probably see what's inside of you. And they may hate you because they struggle with self-hatred for themselves. Right? It's a reflection. It is you putting up the mirror. It could have been like, it don't have to just be romantic. It could be community. It could be family. It could be, what was modeled to you as a child. Again, teaching you that either your gifts and abilities, you don't have them, you can't use them, they didn't understand them, or just like because they didn't have them, you know what I mean? Like, people get funky acting and they develop the energy of hatred for a multitude of reasons. Yeah, focus. And it's a challenge. Like, not even able to focus. And I bet if you did focus, like if you got into focus and meditation, deep breathing and breath work, so much would come out of you, like it would just be phenomenal. Wow. Yeah, they hate boundaries. Hi, I'm Ashley. Look, clear the energy of being perfect. You don't have to be perfect, right? So if anybody like this is giving me, you could be attached to a person who has an energy of thinking that they are perfect, like suchy muchy, and they could make you feel really down on yourself, like not being able to see your own self-worth. And it's like valuing their opinion and what they would say, maybe because it's been berated and beat in you. I'm picking up somebody that definitely has self-esteem issues, and I don't know why the word predisposed is coming through, but I'm seeing the word predisposed or predisposition. This could even be like a mother-child dynamic, which is why Mother Earth is coming in. Is almost giving like a remothering type of energy, like so she can love you up and really, nurture you, feed you, help you understand you. If you were in a situation where your with mom was like really bad, and like it just really beat something in you, I'm just getting like somebody hammering the shit, just beating it like a fist. It could even be like a ruled over with an iron fist. So it could be parent issues, and for somebody else, it could be relationship issues. It could have also showed up in relationships with other people. You may have accepted relationships that kind of gave that same type of energy. Somebody that wanted to rule over you, somebody that wanted to control you, and maybe you don't understand, like, that's where it's coming from, or that it's time for you to heal it, or just to accept yourself, that these tower moments are coming to break up that false foundation that was set, so it could bring up the beast within you to awaken it. Your fire, your intensity, everything that was held back and beat down and suppressed. It's almost giving like shaking up your solar plexus now is what I'm getting. Solar plexus energy, where it's like sacral solar plexus. Waking up the beast within, waking up, what has been denied, what has been suppressed, and then using all of that energy to power yourself. It's almost like turning you on. Like you've been in sleeper mode for a long time. Like you were put to sleep. Like somebody taught you to limit yourself. They taught you that you were flightless. They taught you that you didn't have wings. But now your spirit has awakened you and telling you and teaching you, no, you can fly, beloved. Not only do you have wings, but you're not flightless. You can fly. It's like if chickens all of a sudden remembered that they know how to fly. You know what I mean? It's giving that. I don't know. I thought chickens are like a flightless bird. You know, like they got wings. Oh, they don't work. You can't fly. It's like mental. It's breaking the brainwashing. Yeah, see, I can't make it up. Being stuck. Clearing being stuck. Who was here in the beginning? When they gave us being stuck, they were saying, move your butt. And then they gave us the card that said to get up, and it was in reverse. We were getting being stuck at the fork, like needing to make a decision to go forward, to come out, that your spirit team is calling you out of the dark, to get somebody unstuck. Like you cannot coexist, you cannot collaborate in that current environment. You need to move. And they will burn that bitch down to get you out of it. That's what I'm getting. Motivation is to motivate you to move. I'm done. So they're trying to free you. Woo, y'all. I don't know who you are and who this message is for, but baby, if you came across it or whenever you do, know that it's for you. You feel it in your spirit, take it. Meditate on it. Let your spirit team guide you. Acknowledge that they are there to help you, that they hear you. They hear your thoughts, they feel your heart, they hear your prayers and every word that you say. And they come to channel this message through us onto you on this day, to motivate you, to let you know that you are whole, you are complete, there's nothing broken and there's nothing missing. If they taught you that you couldn't fly, beloved, that is a goddamn lie. It's a lie. And your whole foundation is being broken up so that you can wake up, so that you can erupt and bring out what's already down in your gut. Shit. Got me feeling like I could preach a word up in here this day. I don't know who this is for, but I pray you get it. I know the Most High God gonna give it to you. I know the Most High God gonna bring you here and have you say, I'ma just listen to this for some odd reason. I don't know on this day. Wow, it feel like they speaking right to me, because we are. The key to your recovery, to your freedom, to open up the damn door, to stop doubting yourself. Look, so that you can grow. That's what's going on. That's what's in the gut. That's what they said. Yeah, vanities, that's not where it's at. This key is giving like a key to anything that you want, beloved. What is it? What is it? Freedom, the ability to move around. That's what the money is for. Somebody finna get a payday. Shit. I claim that. That's what it's for. Workaholic. You probably ain't even gonna have to work no more. Look, they gonna put you in service. What? Yes. You said you wrote that today too? What? Hey, Jean, thank you so much. You said, I am myself and God cannot make another copy. Absolutely not. Your light is significant in signature. And the Most High knows itself. Every pixel, every piece of it. Right? Don't get impatient. Right? So if you are impatient, right, work on that. You know, feel your time with the mechanisms of change. Change your mindset. Change your habits, right? Find a way to do it, because I'm getting renewal. New life is coming through. Man, Most High God shine down on you. Don't think about being perfect, right? Get a little messy. Be a little sloppy. Get a little dirty. You know what I mean? We literally were talking about that with my sister yesterday. Like, she was a wild soul, right? And I always admired her ability to just be free, to be so open, to let loose, to get a little dirty. And I was giving a testimony that now that she's transitioned, those are one of the things that I regret missing out on, is the ability to cut loose, to get a little dirty. Go on one of her adventures and just have fun and not know, right? To let go of the control. I don't have to be, and I know where it developed testimony, right? We were raised like, I think, how old was my when mom left? I was five. So Sissy was 10. So my dad was a narcissist. When I say full blown, yo, yo, she was the scapegoat, so she got punished harshly. And I was the golden child. This picture, you had to be perfect and pretty, and you can't get dirty, and this, that, right? I remember one time on my 5th birthday, I got in trouble. He gave me a spanking because I put on my brand new socks before I had a bath. I was so excited about these socks. It was the pretty socks with the little frills around there. I was so excited about them socks. I was 5. Come on now, like, was I that dirty where I had to get a spanking for opening up the fucking socks? Like, no. But she was the scapegoat, and I had to be the perfect one. So I had an issue with losing control, with things not being right if I didn't get, good enough grades, or if I wasn't quiet. I learned to be quiet, like to not say shit. Cause Sissy, my dad would thump her so motherfucking hard. When I say I didn't understand how she still had brains, it was scary. And he would do it, and I would see it, and it just freaked me the hell out. So, and she had a mouth. So I learned to be quiet, to not say nothing. And even through school, if I was getting bullied or anything, I would not say nothing. Mute. So it took a lot to awaken the voice, right? To speak up for itself, to advocate. And I am an avid teacher to my children that they must advocate for themselves. Like, to advocate for you. People treat you as bad as you allow them to, because you may have learned not to speak up for you. So I share that for the person who may connect to it. But yeah, that we thought about that as we celebrated Sissy's birthday, like, to just clear the energy of having to be perfect. Like, everything has to go right. Everything has to be right. And I have OCD tendencies, and me raising Blessing, which is my niece Sissy's daughter, her bio, but that's my baby. I done had her since, she's my kiddo. But she helps me get out of that rut. Because when I say that girl don't give a shit about how nothing is lined up, like my OCD tendencies, my brother could come over here and just do like this over something that I've set up, and it will freak me the hell out. Like, you don't even got to touch it. Just the thought that somebody touched it. I know exactly where I placed it. It's all lined up. Everything sits at an angle. I got a thing for triangles. I don't know why, but it is. And I know if you moved it, it like a millimeter, touch it, and see, don't I know that you touched it? Okay, look, she gets me out of that shit. Cause look, everything in the house is bought in twos, at least two. If it's not two, it's four, and they all right there together. So tell me how you put dishes in, and you see that everything is set up like that, and you just sit some shit in there, and you know it don't go right there. Pisses me off to no end. I had to learn how to get over it. I had to change. I had to learn how to get over it. Your children, look, they make you, they get you unstuck. That's for sure. And I used to cuss my sister all the time because I'm catching her karma, yo. I'm just saying. She's supposed to get all that. She's supposed to get that. Not me, but it is helping me. Like, we are so contracted to be. Because even if, things were different, where I didn't adopt her so young because of my sister's addiction, then she would have been with us anyway. Because in this day, are you OC too? You're not OCD. I know I am. I'm not diagnosed OCD though. I'm not. I just have characteristics. So when my therapist and trying to help me understand whether or not I was OCD or not, like if I'm diagnosed with the disorder, is whether or not, you know, that shirt that this, like, obviously it will go with the reds, but let it be multicolored. I don't know what the fuck to do with that shit. Right? They bother me. But I don't stand up in the closet for 2, 3 hours. It don't keep me up at night trying to figure out where to put this shirt. Cause it just don't sit right. You know what I mean? Like it's that thing. It's severities where you become diagnosable. So I'm definitely not, but it's damn sure troublesome. When I say, if I put it right there and I put it like that, that's the way it's supposed to stay. That's the way it's supposed to stay. Okay. What y'all got going on? I love y'all. This is the reading is done. We just chopping it up at this point and getting out the last messages. Just want to see what y'all talking about. Aya says what feng shui. They kicked you out for rearranging the kitchen cupboards. Oh, please don't do. I would be so upset. Oh my God. You just told Amber last night it's okay to speak up and advocate for yourself. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yes, thank you. M. Ashley Arnold. I don't know your first name, and so I'm just gonna call you Arnold. Thank you so much, everybody, for coming through. Spirit said change is coming for you. So, and you being this Jack and Jane, or Jane, Jack or Jane of all trades, like you have so many different things that you can do, and these tower moments have come to awaken you, like to bring it up out of you, basically to show you you, right? And that's what it is. Because being taught that you couldn't fly and you got these wings, right? It's like, you know, to warm you back up again, to open you up to the possibilities and the potential of you again, to help you remember again, right? So that we're not stuck going round and around and around and around in a situation. Spirit said it's time to get off your butt, to move, to get up, to get up, to conquer your fear, like come out. Have a very great day. I appreciate you so much. Yeah. Look, to remove that toxicity. You said you resonate with the message, Miss Moore. I'm so glad. I'm so glad. Remove it. It's like not being able to coexist in this space because they got it in reverse. Like unable to coexist. Be as you are without harm to anyone or anything, right? Somebody is definitely in an environment that's causing them harm. Appreciate diversity as a part of nature. Somebody doesn't appreciate your diversity. They don't even want you to change, right? Diversity shows differences. It shows variety. It's like being stuck and being like one thing, like in this one, like it's gotta be perfect, like this it. Like just like that. And it's like, no, life gets sloppy. Life gets messy. You know, we're messy. We go through shit. Especially when you're growing. You're gonna make mistakes. It's gonna happen. So give yourself grace, beloved. It's like the ability to heal. And connecting with other unicorns like you. Right? Let's see. I can't get the little arrow. It's not letting me see. Oh, yeah. Thank you so much, David. I appreciate you for being here. Spirit said new life is being built, like the building blocks, right? So allow change to happen. The tower is creating, you know, the opportunity for you. It's setting you up so that spirit can move you, right? They said it's definitely time for you to go, though. It's time, right? You may not want to, but it is. It's time for you to move, to come out of the darkness and step into the light. See, your pedestal is here, but you got to be flexible to be able to use the material that, you know, has come up and build it. Like, you have things to do. right? But you are the one that has to choose. The tower moment just caused the eruption, right? The crack, the breaking of that foundation awakened the beast within. All of this fire, all this passion, all this intensity. And you will grow again, right? Like, you're not done yet. There's still more for you. There's still more. Yeah. If you want it, for somebody, you really don't have a choice. Like, if you're going to change, you're going to change. Staying will still cause change, right? Even if you stay stuck in a situation or an environment that's hurting you, it will change you. But it's not going to be positive change, right? See, like you're in a place that's hurting you, and the spirit wants you to move. It's telling you, like, you can't heal here. And look, I'm getting mysticism and enlightenment, and that's what they said. Like, it's awakening gifts and things that's already in you. But it's something that's been cloaked and covered up in all these layers. It's given like Shrek, like you need to pull the onions back, the onion layers, onion boy. I don't know why. Just giving that, right? And it's like enlightenment, and I'm hearing enlightenment is happening, is what they're saying. It's gonna be bittersweet. You might not like it. It ain't gonna feel good. People may talk, they may say shit, some shit. But who the fuck can judge you, beloved? Impartiality. Who can judge you? Only the Most High God can judge you. That's it. As long as you're not causing harm to any other person, fuck them people, is what I heard. Anybody that want to sit up here and talk shit, fuck them people. Especially if you're moving away from something that's hurting you so that you can heal and get better, so that you can focus. Following your instinct and doing what you know is right for you. Shit, fuck them people. They adversaries to you. They trying to keep you from growing, from becoming the divine leader of divine beings that you are supposed to become. They trying to keep you under wraps. They trying to keep you cloaked. They trying to stop you. That's not what's meant for you. It was only meant to awaken you, not to hold you, not to keep you. See? Justice. Be fair in all situations. Resolve your conflicts. It's definitely something here that needs to be resolved. And again, judgment is supposed to be unbiased and impartial. The Most High God is going to be fair. It is. It's going to balance it. It's going to get balanced. See, remember who you are. Take action when you're ready, right? And the Spirit is going to make you ready. It's going to keep pressuring you and pressuring you and pressuring you until you move. Or you're going to disintegrate. You will implode and like break down from the inside out, because the body keeps score. The body keeps score. So you will develop dis-ease because you are at dis-ease. What does that do? Stress is the number one killer. Stress. Remove the toxicity. It's toxic for a reason, so that you can get the hell away from it. Thank you guys so much. I love you so much. I do. I love you. If nobody has told you that today, I love you, Ashe. I do. I love you just like I love me, because that's my capacity. It is for this person that's hurting you too, weak. Right? They're projecting their fucked up shit onto you. And they will continue to do it as long as you allow them to. Right? I love you just like I love the Alpha and the Omega that made us, that called us all specifically, uniquely, knows each of us as a pixel, a piece of itself. It is always accepting. You are never by yourself. You are never alone. And every help that you need will be granted unto you. Ask, and you shall receive. But when they give you the answer, don't be afraid to move, weak. no matter what it looks like. False expectations that appear real, put some faith on it and see their might. To the next now. I love y'all so much. Ashe.